You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into some boxing talk, man. Let's get into it, man. So, I know I'm a little late from doing a few of these videos. It is what it is, but over Cinco de Mayo weekend, we obviously had those fights between, with Teofimo Lopez and a guy, Arnold Barbosa. You also had Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez, and the main event was pretty much Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. Shout out to, I don't want to say shout out to Teo, fuck Teo though, but he got the dub. Shout out to Devin Haney. Devin Haney bounced back after that Ryan Garcia loss at the end of the day. And Ryan Garcia got his ass whooped, know what I'm saying? Got his motherfucking ass whooped good for him, know what I'm saying? His cheating ass, know what I'm saying? Cheating ass nigga, know what I'm saying? Racist ass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he got the paws put on him by goddamn Rolly. Out of all motherfuckers that cooked his ass, Rolly cooked him, know what I'm saying? So the ancestors was working, know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ancestors for that, know what I'm saying? Nigga talking about, I don't know what it was. But when it's Wilder and shit like that, motherfucker jumped, oh, he making excuses. Yeah. Well, I ain't jumping down Ryan Garcia motherfucking back and shit like that, know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, the next night was Canelo Alvarez versus William Sco. Tell Like It Is TV, did you see that fight? Fuck no, know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Canelo's fight is another bullshit fight don't nobody care about. The only thing that made it good about that fight was the fact that Canelo was going to be getting the undisputed title, and, we'll see if he'll fight Terrence Crawford. The fight seemed to be, from what I heard, I ain't go back and watch it or nothing like that. I'm going to go back and watch it now that, we're getting to this point. But some people say that, hey, old boy was definitely winning some rounds. It is what it is. But after the fight, Canelo won, undisputed once again at 168. And now him and Terrence Crawford is set for a big-time showdown come September. I'm hellified excited for this fight. This is the one Canelo fight where I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This the shit I'm excited for right here. Yeah, I'm really excited for this fight, dog. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold y'all. Because, number one, I feel like Crawford really can beat that man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Crawford is the illest nigga from Nebraska. Is this the illest nigga from Nebraska? This is the illest nigga from Nebraska, dog. You know what I'm saying? This dude Crawford, man, is unbelievable, man. And, people love to say, oh, Canelo's size, his size. Bro, in boxing, size don't mean shit. Skills pay the bills, okay? Canelo was bigger than Floyd, and guess what happened? Got cooked. Floyd cooked him. Not only was Floyd cooking him, Floyd was walking him down. You know what I'm saying? I think Crawford has the same abilities and same skill set, except, well, I won't even say except, but obviously Crawford's a little taller than Mayweather, but like I said, I think he has the same skill set to where at the point he can push Canelo back. Yeah, he can make Canelo get on that back foot. And Canelo's not really good when you're pushing him back. If he's coming forward and just throwing these big punches and shit like that, we'll see if Terrence Crawford can handle the power. That's what we're gonna have to see. We're definitely gonna see that. If he's gonna be able to take Canelo's punch. Canelo been up there at that weight for a minute. And Crawford is pretty much jumping up 2 weight classes, technically 3, because he only had 1 fight at 154, which was his last fight. So we're going to see how he's able to handle those punches. So I get why some people can be concerned in picking Canelo. Like, look, Canelo going to be too big. This weight class is for a reason. Da-da-da-da. But listen, I'm rolling with Bud because I believe he can win. And because he a nigga. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm rolling with my guy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a video actually the other day. It was like a short video though. They was asking people who they think gonna win between Canelo and Crawford, and one dude was like, yeah, I think Canelo gonna win. I think don't get me wrong, I think Crawford is good, but I just think Canelo's better. He was like, then the reporter asked him, would you say that if Canelo was, if Crawford was here? So I guess Crawford must have been like hiding in the crowd or something. And he was like, yeah, I would say that if Crawford was standing right here. He's like, I'm a Mexican. I'm gonna roll with my Mexican guy. And I kind of was going to do a video about that because I respect that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I hate fake motherfuckers who do shit like that. Like, oh, yeah, no, man, Crawford, da. But they really rooting for their guy. Then the minute their guy wins, now they jumping out the bushes talking about Viva Mexico and shit like that. Like, nigga, shut your ass up. You don't get to wave the flag, nigga. Sit your ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down somewhere. You don't get to celebrate, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Now, shout out to those that was standing with their guy. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know, man. Crawford gonna win, man. Crawford gonna win. Crawford lose. Yeah, man. Told you, man. Canelo, man. Yeah, Canelo, man. Now you on this nigga nuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mexico this, Mexico that, man. Sit your ass down. Go sit in the corner somewhere, dog. You know what I'm saying? Go sit in the corner, dog. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm rolling with Bud, though. You know what I'm saying? One, I do believe Bud can win. I think Bud is just that generational talent, man. And the dude is just, I don't know, man. There's something about this dude, Bud, bro. He cold, bro. He cold, and he got like a fire. He got like a fucking competitive fire, man, that burns. And when you have that, you can't be faded, dog. And this is why this nigga is 41-0. That's why. You know what I'm saying? He has a certain fire that burns inside his fucking core. And this is why he's willing to jump up 3 weight classes. Hey, I can beat that nigga. And now that the fight is here, because I've been saying I was going to talk about it and do a video about it, and I'm still going to do this video about it because I'm going to show y'all. But y'all remember, for those that, follow boxing and shit like that, obviously, if you're just coming around because I'm talking about Canelo or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. Or if you're just new to the boxing scene, okay, cool, whatever, it is what it is. But Crawford, I want to say this was like 2016 or 2017 or 18. He did an interview and he was kind of criticizing Canelo about fighting, black fighters, right? And when he did that video, to me, I was like, at this time, I think Crawford might have been at 140, okay? I think Crawford was at like 140 or some shit like that. Canelo was probably at 160. Something like that. Might had just went up to 168. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, he made a video talking about that. And in my head, I was like, damn, that's kind of interesting. Even why would you bring that up unless, you have some type of plans on fighting this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because it just didn't make no sense for him to, like, you respect it. Like, nah, bud, I respect that because, Canelo was ducking a lot of athletic black fighters, you know what I'm saying? That's something that just doesn't work out for him, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't do well against boxers and shit like that. So he tends to stay away from these type of guys. And as we seen what happens when he does get in fights with these type of guys, they don't look good, all right? It is what it is. But when he said that shit, I was like, wow, is Crawford thinking about one day fighting this dude? Like, I found that shit interesting. So now that we here, though, we here. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it, man. This been years in the making. If Crawford accomplishes beating Canelo, dog, he'd be a 3-time undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes. Bro, this nigga might go down as one of the coldest to ever do it. If he's able to do this, bro, that would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That would be insane. And I think he's going to accomplish this shit, dog. I really do. I really believe in that shit. I believe that shit in my heart. Like what Skip Bayless say, in my heart of hearts, nigga, I really feel like Crawford's going to beat this nigga. You know what I'm saying? If Crawford feel like he can beat him, he going to beat him. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Straight up and down. Crawford say, I'm going to beat this man. He gonna beat that man. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not questioning that man on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Crawford not in there like hoe-ass Jamel Charlo and shit. You know what I'm saying? who in there, or like Edgar Berlanga and shit. You know what I'm saying? In there just, I mean, it's an honor and a privilege to fight Canelo. You know, I was thinking about it like when I was in the ring, like, damn, you know, I'm really in here fanned out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga in there fanned out and shit. Nah, you need a nigga that's gonna get in the ring with Canelo and like, nah, I'm coming to step on his ass. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas think he cold? Nigga, I'm colder, nigga. Fuck we talking about? You know what I'm saying? This nigga the refrigerator, I'm the freezer, nigga. I'm the coldest of coldest. You know what I'm saying? Fuck we talking about, nigga. That nigga ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll go up there and show you that nigga ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that Crawford's in this fight for a check. Them other niggas was in there for a check. They wanted to fight Canelo, just get in there and get a check and you know, have their name in lights with Canelo. Crawford is not there to have his name in lights. Crawford is there to accomplish something great and to be great and daring to be great, and he will be great. I'm telling y'all niggas, right? I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. This nigga's, he gonna beat Canelo. He gonna beat him, dog. He gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it, though. I'm all for it. I can't wait for this fight. You know, it's gonna, I don't know, they kind of, you know, kind of juggling around with the dates and stuff like that right now. So far, you know, from what I thought it was going to be Mexican Independence Day. But now it seems like they switching that. So I don't know. You know, that's why I really don't follow boxing rumors too much. I wait till, you know, there's an official announcement besides, you know, what's going on right now. So we know what date it's on. Now we know the fight is definitely on. The fight is definitely happening. It's just about the date. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, this is a big time fight, man, for both fighters. And I got to give a shout out to Canelo, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to give a shout out to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Canelo could have been on his bullshit, still going around getting fights that the people don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Still giving us fights we don't give a fuck about as boxing fans. You know, not fighting Benavidez and shit like that. Like, that was my thing. Like, nigga, if you're not going to fight David Benavidez, fam, which you can beat David Benavidez, you at least got to fight Crawford, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuse for that shit. Like, I get it. He's coming to 3, but he's still recognized as pound for pound the best fighter in the world, which is Terrence Crawford. He's recognizes that. And if he's saying that he wants to jump up to your weight class and challenge you, dog, not only is that undisputed, it's a lot of shit on the line with that fight. So, you know, that's going to generate a lot of attention for the fight. And compared to you fighting a nigga like William Scoe, who we don't give a fuck about, or none of that, only your fans gonna really care about that. But, you know, the real excitement of the fight was you and Crawford having a face-off. That was the real excitement of the fight. That was the only shit that really got talked about after the fight. Nah, man, yo, it's going down, man. Canelo and Crawford, man. Yeah, man, nah, they was in the ring after. That was the whole talk. Nah, yo, this nigga Canelo, man. Canelo was one of the coldest nigga. That nigga Canelo was out there. Man, Canelo was hitting that boy, man. Hitting that boy upside his head with that left hook, man. Shit, Canelo was stinging his ass down there. Man, Canelo was out there doing his thing. He was styling on his ass. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the talk. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the talk. Canelo barely threw punches in that fight. And was getting cooked from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, I'm not sure. I would still have to watch the fight myself. But like I said, don't nobody care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? His last fight that he had, don't nobody care about Edgar Berlanga like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about Edgar Berlanga, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Motherfuckers either want to see you fight Bud or fight David Benavidez. You don't want to fight David Benavidez at this point. I think you're scared of that nigga. That's what I think it is. I think you're scared of David Benavidez, and you don't want to lose to him because I don't know. I don't know what this nigga fear is with. I don't want to say he's scared because he's a fighter, and fighters are not scared. But you know, this nigga needs heavy compensation. He has the mentality of thinking like, because that nigga said he need $200 million for David Benavidez. He needed 150 for Crawford. So that lets you know the threat of those. Damn. That lets you know the threat of those two fighters. Fought William Scoe, I bet you he ain't get nowhere near 100 million. You know what I'm saying? He fought Edgar Berlanga, I guarantee he ain't get nowhere close to 50 million. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you want this level of money for these two fighters? Yeah. There's the fear of losing. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely the fear of losing at the end of the day. And when you're fighting guys who haven't lost, who, you know, at this point, they're pretty much invincible. A nigga like Crawford, really, that nigga's invincible. He really feel like can't nobody fade his ass. You know what I'm saying? He really feel like that. David Benavidez feels like can't nobody fade his ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think Canelo can beat Crawford. Even though Canelo's going to be the heavy favorite. I think Crawford going to shock the world again, man. Just like with Earl Spence. Everybody thought Earl Spence going to beat the fuck out of Bud. Earl Spence bigger than Bud, stronger than Bud. Man, he going to beat the fuck out of Bud, man. Bud, man, he going to, remember, shout out to Trill Boxing Talk and shit. Remember we used to say, man, when that fight happens, it's going to be like watching your favorite dog get hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? But it happened to be the other way around. Crawford went out there and beat the brakes off of guy. Crawford whooped Earl so bad. We still ain't seen Earl Spence get out here and fight nobody yet. That's how bad he put that nigga into damn near retire. At this point, Earl Spence might as well retire. He whooped that nigga ass so bad, we ain't heard of Earl Spence since that ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of y'all probably gonna be doing the same shit. Oh man, you know, Canelo. And this nigga get up in here and he beat the fuck out of Canelo, dog. Listen, which is very possible, man. Very possible, especially when I look back at that Floyd fight, because that's where I go for because to me, Canelo hit hard. But he's very limited though. He's very limited on how he throws his shots. He's almost like robotic to a certain degree. Now, when he hits your ass, you're gonna feel that shit. It is what it is. The man can crack. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But to me, his boxing ability is not as great as people may say to me. Because like I said, Floyd absolutely cooked him, and he was the smaller dude, and he was walking him down. He was walking Canelo down. You know, see what I'm saying? He was pushing Canelo back to the ropes. Only time it seemed like Floyd really got pushed to the ropes is probably just to catch a break. You know what I'm saying? Just to give himself a little bit of time and shit like that, and let Canelo kind of, throw them big punches and shit and kind of wear himself out a little bit. But other than that, man, Floyd was just absolutely phenomenal. And I think, sometimes Canelo probably thinks about shit like that. And then obviously he didn't look good against Erislandy Lara neither. You know what I'm saying? Erislandy Lara absolutely cooked Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't going to say he cooked him, but he won that fight, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He definitely won the fight. But, they gave it to Canelo. There's a few fights like that I felt like they should have gave it to the other person. Now, is Crawford going to have the same benefit of the doubt if it goes to decision? I'm going to say yeah. Because it's going to be very convincing that Crawford won this fight. Very convincing. Now, people talking about motherfuckers getting stopped. I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? I think I heard some YouTuber, they was interviewing, they was like, man, Bozy, Boots and his father. He said some shit about he think Crawford gonna stop Canelo. I was like, what? He's like, what? Man, he think his corner gonna throw the towel in. I said, man, if Bud get in here, dog, and stop Canelo, this nigga might be the best ever. Know what I'm just Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, know what I'm saying? This nigga might top 3, and he ain't number 3 or number 2. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is, dog. This nigga get up in here and cook Canelo like that, man, listen, dog. That nigga might be the number 1 nigga of all time. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, I don't know if I would put him up there, but it'd be a good goddamn argument. It'd be a hell of an argument. For me, Floyd is still the best nigga that I've seen, at least, of all time. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford, man, if he was to accomplish that shit, man, yeah, man, you got to throw Crawford top 5, dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? All time. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Top 5, dead or alive, all time, man. Straight up. Especially accomplishing this. I mean, when you look at Crawford's accolades in general, you can call him a top 10, top 15 type talent. You know what I'm saying? Or off of his accomplishments alone. But man, this nigga get up there, go up to 168. And with everybody, Canelo bigger man, Canelo, man, he giving up too much, man. Canelo gonna do this, Canelo gonna do that, Canelo, weight classes for a reason. And he get up there and beat the fuck out Canelo, dog. I'm telling y'all niggas right now, This nigga is this nigga is unhuman, dog. I'm talking about beat the fuck out of Canelo. I'm talking about have that nigga looking like Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? If he get up there and have Canelo looking like Earl Spence, dog, I don't think that nigga human. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is a different breed. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It's a different breed of species right here. You know? This nigga ain't part of the human species. This nigga done came from some goddamn somewhere out the sky or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? Shit is ridiculous, dog. But anyway, man, I'm excited for the fight. We see what happens, man. I'm gonna talk a little bit more boxing talk. Probably not today. I was gonna talk about the Teofimo Lopez shit, but that whole ass nigga just want attention, dog. And I keep telling y'all about some of these boxers, man, trying to use black folks for their clout and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, number one is corny. You know what I'm saying? It's corny. You know what I'm saying? Get your own clout. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to race bait us so you can have a bunch of niggas talking about you and cooking your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't care for Teofimo Lopez like that to be wanting to cook his ass. So, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down in his racist ass. And like I said, I'll never support a fight of his ever again. You know what I'm saying? That's cool with me. Same thing with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia got out there and said all that shit. I ain't supporting that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't supporting him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying for no pay-per-view. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga out here disrespecting the whole race of people and shit for no reason. Ain't nobody did shit to you, dog. But what makes it worse is some of you niggas is still co-signing it and fucking with these niggas. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. It is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out the day ones. Shout out all the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.